Welcome back. So what we want to do next is first to create a page for this, which is going to be a page for recruitment. Okay, so all I want to do is just first to create a page, and also one of the things that makes this page to be unique is because we want to use we want to ensure they are able to upload their CVs, or let me say any document as the case may be. So what we need to do, click on new, over on the new button you can see here, and click on page. So once you click on the page, it's going to load you an interface where you can add a new page. So now let's name the page recruitment. Am I correct? Yeah, recruitment. Okay, so remember, let's scroll down, make some changes. Let's say this header settings. Okay, let's say header before title. Yeah, okay, and no, let's disable the title. Okay, so let's first save as draft. Okay, so once you save as draft successfully, okay, now let's preview. It is when we are done that we can publish the page. Add elements and ensure you pick a row. Once you pick on the row, now click here and choose stretch row. Go to design option, add 200 pixels padding up, 200 pixels down. Okay, so let's add an image we want to use as a background image. Now it's part of the it's in our sample data. Okay, let's scroll down. First, testing. So this is the image. You can find it in the document which you have downloaded. So, I guess I've uploaded it once, but let's wait for this. Now, once this is uploaded, you can click on set image, and the next thing you need to do right is to choose cover, just as the way we have been doing it right from time. Okay, so next thing here, we don't need to do anything right here again. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is just to title and text. Say we are hiring. Okay, and fill the form below and drop your CV. Just we at Yes Charles NG pride ourselves in fixing in recruiting reputable staffs for organizations. Okay, so make sure everything is centralized. Okay, and let's make this a little bit bold. Let's make it H2. Actually, I don't know the kind of color is gonna be good for the for this, but I guess let's try white for this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's preview and see what we're gonna get. Okay, now this is quite okay, and but we're having an issue here, which is we're supposed to have something here which is quite okay. Okay, the color for this is not okay. Okay, so let's say let's say we're hiring. It's also, let's say it should be in white as well. So let's change the text color to white, and is it big enough? Is it big enough? Let's try H1. Okay, because I want it to look commanding. Okay. Oh, sorry, click on preview. Okay, this is quite promising, and this looks okay. So the next thing we need to do, I won't waste much of your time in this, just create another row. Okay, and make this to be 3 columns. Okay, but at this stage, save as drafts, and let's quickly go to another field where we need to do so as to enable, because using your normal contact from 7 won't work best for this. So the best you could do for this is to ensure you add another plugin. So what you just need to do on any part where you're on the website, at the back end here, just come down here and go straight to plugins and click on new. So open this in a new tab. So let's quickly add so the plugin to add drag and drop. Okay, so this is the form drag and drop multi-file upload for contact from 7. So once you just type drag and drop here, you're going to see it. So this is the file we are looking for. Okay, so click on install now, and you're going to activate. So after installation, it's gonna ask you to activate. So you can activate from here, but without wasting much of our time, let's click on activate. So the only settings which we need to do, it's just very simple. So I want to be very fast with this, because the feeds which you want to receive from them should not be much. Okay, so just want us to, so this is the plugin which we just installed right now. So what we need to do, let's go to, now after installing this, if you go to your contact from 7, you can see something else has been added to this. So click on the drag and drop upload, and let's see. Okay, drag and drop your CV here. Okay, I think this is what I just copied now into this. Okay, this is okay. Now let's I haven't gotten this. Now this where you can change the default words. That is, if the file you uploaded exceed the server limit, it's going to tell you this is the word. But if you want to change it, you can choose your own default options. Let's say the file is too large. Try upload smaller file size. Okay, this is just a higher level of customization. Okay, or let's say files not uploaded. Okay, so you can change all these, and once you're done, just click on save changes. Okay, so the main place where we have issues, or the main place where we need to go and do most of the work, is just going to this place above drag and drop upload where my cursor is right now. Just go there, click on content forms. Now on this content forms, you are going to see a table which contains almost all the content forms we have done so far in this tutorial. So it's very simple. Just go straight, click on add new at the top here, and let's okay, first to make our work simpler, let's delete all this and let's add. You see multiple file upload here. Okay, click on it, make sure it's a required feed. Now for me, I would like to change the name of this to my upload name. Okay, so file size, the limits file size, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is 1 million bytes. Okay, this is going to give you a equivalent of something. So now this is where you're going to choose the file type, and mind you, for anyone uploading his or her CV, it can either be in doc, that is the earlier version of Microsoft Word, docx, the latest versions, then PDF. Okay, it's quite possible. And the minimum file, that is, you should set this to 0. Why? Because it's possible you set this to 1, and if the person fails to upload a file, it's not going to accept the person's something. So let's make it possible in such a way that if the person forgets to upload, it can set as something. Okay, so maximum file to upload, since the CV is just 1, so let's assume we have CV and a covering letter, so let's make this 2. Okay, so I haven't done all this. This is quite okay, so let's say insert tag. Okay, so with this is where we have most of the work to be done. So this you can leave this. Let's say your name, which is quite okay. Let's say your location. So let's write the tag your location, which is quite required as well, because we need to know if where you reside is quite far or proximal. Okay, so your location, okay, it should be text. So let's say text. Let's give it a name, 298. Okay, good. Let's make it okay, let's leave this and good. So let's leave this and let's close our label tag. So I think once we have their name, their location, so let's add a phone number. It should, in case what is submitted didn't include their, maybe they mistakenly uploaded something which is quite now okay, and their those stuff looks promising, I want to give them a call. And also for reference purposes, it's quite okay for you to ask for phone number. So we'll just go here, click on tell. So make sure it's a required field, so that if the person omitted this area, the CSS validation is going to remind the person that you need to put your phone number there. So let's close the label tag that was opened. So once you've done all this, first click on save. So this is, oh sorry, we didn't put a name. Let's say recruitment form. Okay, now click on save. So once this is saved, the next thing to go to is to just go to your email here. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, first, this email has been created, which I told you before. This is also created, which I've told you before. Now actually this is not going to send because there is no, this tag is not represented in all these things. Okay, so let's say CV sent by. So let's replace this subject with your name. Okay, first let's change this to your name. Okay, so this is going to reply back to your email if there's an autoresponder we want to do in the future. So this is going to reply back to your email. Okay, so now and you know, whenever you are being sent an email, now the attachment is quite found beneath or beside it, depending on the email client you use, either use Yahoo Mail or Gmail or anything. So this is quite very simple. First, click use HTML content type. I'm going to add some HTML tags here, but this is where you have to input some things there. Why? Because this is where your file is going to be aligned together. Okay, so now let's my upload. So what you need to do is quite simple. Just copy this tag, which is meant for your attachments, because any of the things that they attach, any of the things they upload, is going to be regarded as attachments. Okay, so once you've done this, okay, let's say employment, or let's say candidates details. Okay, so let's make this h3 close tag. Sorry, this is a bad habit of writing HTML code, but please pardon me, please. Now let's say name, strong. That means we want it to be bold. Close back the tag, and in between these write name. Okay, now this is going to answer for the name. Copy and paste. Okay, let's give a space. What else we ask for? We ask for their location. Open tag location. Now let's close the tag. So copy text 298 and paste here. Okay, sorry, I'm quite using the right click something on my system so as for you to know what I'm actually doing. Strong. What else do we? Phone number. Close it. Strong. Okay. So now I think we have all these done. So let's delete your message since it's not required. So what you need to do is click on save. Okay. So I haven't done this, and this form is published now. Actually, this is a raw tutorial, so it's not something that I've done before. So okay, I think we might still run to some issues. Let's just delete all this. Okay, and let's save again. Remember, we have made some changes. Okay, so now as this is refreshing, let's let's quickly go straight to this, and let's refresh this. Let's refresh this, and so that it's going to load it's so that by the time we want to make use of the contact from 7 Pro, we're going to have the updated list of contact from 7 forms. So all I want to do is to place the form, okay, in between this place. Not the first here, not the second, not the third. Sorry, not the first and the third. I want to place the form in between, okay? Because I don't want too much large space like that, okay? So what we need to do is contact from 7 Pro, okay? So choose one, which is recruitment form, which is the latest one, and click on save changes, okay? So now let's have a preview of how our site is going to look now. So as you can see, this is name, location, phone number, email, and where you can drag your CV or you can browse. So you need to cascade this so that you can be able to test out our forms. Okay, so I'm just going to fill in some random figures. Okay, let's say Japan. Phone. Let me just input some random numbers, and email and just want to enter a normal syntax. So now let me just upload, since the CV can either be in docx and .pdf. So let's try to upload a PDF file, which is just 341 KB, which is quite okay. You can see it successfully uploads. Now let's try to see to confirm our configurations. Now, since the 3.5 format which we choose for this form are just docx and .pdf, so let's try to move this. Let's try to upload something that relates to MP3. Let's see. You will see. And apart from that, the file size is quite large. Okay, so let's try to upload something that is quite small, but not the exact file type accepted by this form, which is .txt. So you can see user uploaded file is not allowed for this file type, so you can see. So let's try to add one more PDF here, okay, so that we can justify. Now let's try to add another more. You can see some of the files are not, only 2 files allowed. So let's send this over. So you can see there is no error in this at all. All the details you've sent so far is gone. So let's maximize this, and let's go and check our server. Okay, so let's check email. I'm already logged into my server where I have all emails which I have created for my company. Okay, so as you can see, this is the form. This is you can see this is the size of the file, because it's going to compile the size of the attachment. And as you can see, if you over on this, you can see with attachment. Okay, I'm not using the normal Gmail, Yahoo, so as not to look as if it was a planned one. I'm very sure by the time you are doing yours too, as you're following me through all this, I'm very sure you are going to get just the same result. And if you are facing an error or you are getting an error message, kindly comment down on this video so that I'll be able to help you out at this junction. Thank you. So now the next thing we need to do, just let's click on this so as to check the content of them. You can see the attachments are arranged in one side, while the second one you can see, and these are the little data and you can also reply back. That is if the person's email is with if the person's email is okay, but this is just as you know that this is just a test. Okay, so something extra. So after you've done, just click on publish, and also looking at this, we need some spacing. Okay, so let's duplicate this and let's clear this, and let's make it just a row and add a gap. Okay, so let's say 50 pixels or true. Okay, so let's preview our changes again, and before we proceed with the other things. Okay, now you can see this is properly done, and so let's click on updates. Once you're done, you can close this, and we can close this as well. Okay, so now once this is fully updated, what we need to do is to go and fix up the link which we have here. To go and fix up the link on the home page so as not to have a dead link on the page. So click on all pages, and let's fetch the home page, which is this. Click on edit, and it's gonna load the interface. Okay, now having loaded this page, next thing we need to do is to locate where we have this. So the button that we have here that shows now you can link it up. You can either search for this is the page, so, and you can also paste the link here, okay, as you want it. So set link. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Save changes, okay, and preview changes before we update, so as to check if what we've done hasn't caused a conflict, with what you have done so far. Okay, this looks okay. Second section looks okay. Third section looks okay. Fourth, fifth. Now, when over on this, it shows that this is quite linked up to to our page that we have here. Okay, so once you're done with this, click on update. So, and also I think we can do something else to our menu as well. That means we can fix this up since we have a page for that now. Okay, so with that loading, let's over on this yes Charles here and click on menu. You can also go through that by coming to your dashboard here and click on appearance and click on menu, but since we can find it here, there's no so okay, let's delete this. Okay, so recruitment, let's add to menu. Let's make that before. Let's say vacancies. I think people vacancy. People like the word vacancy than recruitment. Okay. Or let's say submit your CVs, as simple as that. Okay, submit your CV. Okay, yep. So now once we've done this, let's have a final look at our website as it is. Let's see. Okay, so we have home, about us, the list of services, submit your CV, blog, and get in touch, and all these things are quite okay. So the next thing I want us to do is for us to move our files, because we have this is just our testing URL, which is yescharlesng.online. I want to move the website to yescharlesng.com. Okay, so there are some things which I want you to be very fast with, and at any stage where you don't understand what I've done, kindly comment at the comment section below, and I'm going to attend to that very soon. Okay, so the next thing we need to do right here is for us to go straight to our dashboard, our C panel, and do some now where we have most works to do. It's just for us to come down straight to file manager. Okay, first, before you do anything, you need to have a full backup of your website. Okay, because something might go wrong, but before that, click on backup, you can open it on a new tab, because that is where you can download the MySQL for your website. Okay, so what you can do, since I have a lot of website here, and we want to know the okay, now you can as well, okay, this is the, you can download the, the MySQL, and let's now, because I have so many websites on my cPanel Air, now you're gonna see all our files is hosted on yescharles.ng.online. What you need to do is just to copy. Sorry, or what you just need to do is just to create a new folder, select all, okay, and oh, sorry, before you do that, first create a folder, let's say backup, okay, should in case you lose anything here, okay, backup. So since it's empty, back one more. Now select everything, deselect only the backup, sorry, select and deselect only the backup, okay. Now click on copy and type the name of the folder you just created, copy files, okay. This is going to ensure that you are safe, okay. Once it refreshes, that shows that you have all the website files you used in designing the website since morning, okay, because it won't be nice for you to have done all this much work and at the end of the day you lost everything. So what you need to do after this, go straight to your dashboard here. Now where you need to go to is to settings and go to general, okay. So just a very simple trick which I just wanted to use. Now this, at this junction, this is where you have things to do. So just change this to com and change this also to .com. Now once you click on save changes, you're going to see some error message, so don't be afraid at all, okay. We are just trying, this is going to make effect on our MySQL database, okay. So once you do this, just click on save changes. Now you're going to get an error message, okay. Don't be afraid at all, okay. Now this is what you're going to get. This is quite okay. Even when you don't get this, this is quite not okay if you didn't get such error message, okay. So but what you need to do, close other tabs where you have these, don't refresh on these. Now the next thing you need to do is to go straight to your cPanel. Now on the same, see, we are trying to we are still working on the yescharles.ng.online. So what you need to do, select all the files, deselect the backup, and move all the files to yescharles.ng.com, okay. That is just the simplest way you can do migration using cPanel, okay. So now all your files are now on yescharles.ng.com, okay. Now on that same page where you are rejected, try to visit the same page again by reloading the page. Okay, as you can see, this works perfectly, okay. Now try to log in to the website. Now as you can see, the URL has changed totally. As you can see, this is just a very swift and a smooth way to do your migration, okay. So now there's one other thing which you need to correct immediately once you're done. Still go to setting, go to permalinks, okay, because now I think before I fix this up, let me open the website. Now the website is going to load, the website is going to display fine, going to display okay perfectly, but some of the links will be dead. That means the links will not lead to the proper page where it's supposed to link to, and you might encounter some errors in linking up the files and everything. You can see the home page displayed well, the home page displayed well. You can see everything is displaying fine, but when you click on about us, it's possible that you get an invalid URL. You can see this display fine. You can click on get in touch. You can see everything works perfectly okay. Now, but to be on the safer side, the best you need to do on any of these things you have chosen, you don't need to do anything, just click on save changes. This is going to safeguard your migration to ensure no links are left dead, okay. So once you've done this, what you need to do now, you have to go and check on every page you have. Okay, to go and check all through the pages you have on this website to see if all the links works. Now, if these links, now you can see this is still pointing to .online, so you need to go and change this link. This is pointing to .online. You go and need to change this link, which we have on our website. It's quite it's still pointing to .online. Okay, so what you just need to do, just edit the page. Okay, and let's look for every area where we have .online. Okay, so that it can properly link to their respective pages. Okay, so anywhere we have button, and where we have okay, get in touch with this, save. I think that's done. So the service box should be HR sourcing URL. Just delete this, make it a com, set link, save changes, change the button, change it to the com. Okay, save changes, do for the second. Okay, so once you finish the 61 here, so I think the next thing we have here, what else do we have here that needs to be changed? Okay, this button that is here, we need to change it to account recruitment button. Okay, so they drop us a line. It's also a button that links to the online. So I think for this page, let's preview changes and let's see. Okay, so once you're over on this, you can see it points to .com. All these point to .com, nothing points to .online over here, and this points to .com as well. And so that's how you do for other pages as well. So once you've done that, you are good to go for the part where we need to do migrations. Try necessary changes which we need to do, because I think the links on it are not quite changed. So it's quite easy. Just go straight to Slider Revolution, click on the existing something you have there, and let's see. So with this fully loaded, now just click on this and click on the action you choose, simple link to choose. So just change this, sorry, .com. Okay, you have nothing else to do here. Close it, click on the, you can first click on save, click on the second slide, which is this, and click on the button, click on the action you choose, click on the simple link and change this, sorry, delete this and change it to .com, close it, save, go straight to the third slide, do the same for all. Action, oh sorry, I've not selected a layer, action, simple link, and change this the com button to, sorry, the online button to the com button. Okay, so save. The fourth, select the button, click on action, click simple link, and come here and .com. So click save. Okay, and do that for the last slide as well. Okay, click on the button, click on action, and click on simple link, and delete the online. Okay, come. Okay, click and save. For I guess we are through with everything that has to do with the Slider Revolution. So to save our time, Let's visit the website again from the top. Okay, so this is okay. This points to just charlesng.com. All these links are okay. They point to the right pages. This points to the .com. You can see this also points to the .com. So you can see, okay, cleaning. So we have all these there which point to, now over on this you can see point to .com, this point to .com, everything. Now I think what we need to do to start checking each pages, okay, drop us a line.com. Okay, let's click on about us and let's see if there's any error as regards this. Okay, I guess this image is not displaying at the back. Let's okay, it displays and it's okay, fine. Let's check. Let's open all these pages. I held down my control key and I'm clicking on all the links. Okay, so there's nothing special. Let's click on submit your CV. Let's click and get in touch. Okay, so this is the first one. It displays perfectly okay. So well, this is nice. This okay. Are you seeing now? So this is perfect. 1, 2, second 2 displays perfectly. 2, 3, this displays okay. The fourth one also displays perfectly. The fifth one also displays awesome. So the get in touch, the we are hiring page is also okay. Likewise, the get in touch page is quite okay as well. Okay, so with all these things, we have our website migrated from yescharlesng.online to yescharlesng.com. So the next thing I'm gonna do on page SEO thing. Yeah, welcome back. So part of the effort we are trying to put into this website to be a standard one, it's for us to increases the site functionality. And that means for marketing sake, if you want to know if your website is doing well or not, you have to know the number of traffic coming to your site. And with what we've done earlier on this page, there's no way we could track that. So the best thing we could do is for us to add a plugin, which is well known. The name of the plugin is called Jetpack. Now, as you can see, now let me show how I got here. Now I was on the dashboard here, and the next thing I clicked was I went to plugin and I clicked on add new. So that was how I got to this page. Now what you need to do, without much stress, just click on install now and you wait for it a little bit, and it's going to install itself and ask you to activate. Click on activate. So once you do this, now you're going to need to create some account on WordPress.com, but without that, I already have an account here. Okay, so it's going to ask you that activate essential WordPress security and performance tools by setting up Jetpack. Okay, so you can click on this. Now part of the things this is going to give to you are enough. Now let's say choose an account to set up Jetpack. Now this is where you need to create some account with WordPress.com, so as for you to be able to use to have access to this. So let's quickly just walk through these steps and let's see what we can do concerning this. Okay, so you're going to input your email address here. Okay, let's say we want to use info, or let's say hello at yescharlesng.com, and let's choose the username to be yescharlesng. Okay, and let's choose let's use a secure password. Okay, so now let's say create your account. Okay, now this is going to it's going to do some refreshing, and it's going to like connect as this and this and that. Now I'm expecting to see more other pages in this, but maybe because of WordPress 5.5.1 that we have on this website, maybe that's why it's not kind of now this is going to authorize your connection in such a way that it's going to be giving you live feed of traffic from your site. Good. I said there's still going to be something else here. For you to use this plugin for free, I guess there's a way that you should see Okay, jetpack for free. Jetpack free. Okay, what you need to do, just click on start for free. Okay, now as time goes on, when the scale of your website increases on a daily basis, so you can consider paying for all these plans. Get a backup, get a scan, and to spam, and all these functions are what Namecheap provides for you. There's a backup functionality which okay, worried about. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's now I think this is saying your connection with WordPress seems to be broken. Please, let's say restore connection. Let's see if that's gonna work. Okay, so now we have everything which we need to do. So what we need to do right now is there are some functions there which we have to ensure it's activated or something. But without wasting much of our time, let's see if, because there are some of the things which is going to ask you to pay or something. So let's see optimize performance. Let's say make your site faster. Good. You can use enable site accelerator. This is going to make your website to be fast. Okay, and once you've done this, now let's go to the security. Now get alert if your site goes. Actually, I don't like this, but for security's sake, you can switch this on. And let's say for sharing. Okay. Oh, this is where if you're operating a blog something on your site, you can actually choose this and connect your social media on this. But for me, I don't need that for now. And let's see what is under the traffic to see. Okay, so let's leave all this. Okay, we're going to do more on this area very soon. Okay, so what we need to do right now is this. So with the plugin which we have installed, which is Jetpack, now we're going to have a site stat. This is going to tell you several things about the traffic coming to your site. One, you can see now you have 0 views for today. Actually, we have some views, but this was done after, as at the time when this plugin was installed. Okay, so there was no view at all, but you can see this is going to tell you where the traffic are coming from. This is going to tell you the terms they use in getting to your site. This is going to tell you what they click on your site, and this is going to tell you the number of posts and pages which was done on your site. So that is for first one. So the other thing which we need to do is to actually protect our site from hack threats, login, spamming login. So just go to the same way. The name of the plugin is called Akismet. Okay, you can see it when I guess we saw it the last time, that this is anti-spam, Akismet anti-spam. Okay, so just click on activate, and we are going to be in need of a connection. That means we need to connect to, so as you can see, we need to connect it to our Jetpack. Okay, now click on, it's a very simple thing, just click on connect with Jetpack. It's going to launch for you to have your, so let's say I actually want to use this for free as well. Okay, so let's say name your price, pay what you want to pay. Okay, okay, let's try this, see if it's gonna work, and let's move this down to 0. Okay, so yes, Charles NG. So now put the name of your site here. Okay, I don't have ads on my site. I don't sell products. No, we sell. I don't promote the business on my, yes. Okay, continue with personal subscription. Okay, let's remove this since we don't sell. Oh, sorry, we have to click it since we don't sell. Okay, sorry. So this is going to process a little bit, and I'm going to do some connection, and it's going to take us back to where we're coming from, and everything's going to be okay. Now, this is our Akismet key. Okay, so let's copy. Once we copy, come back to this and manually enter an API key. Okay, go there and paste the API key, connect with API key. Now, this is going to help you to safeguard your site from spamming logins and every other thing. Now, these are part of the security measures you have to do when you have. Now, this is also going to help you to block all spammy comments. Okay, so you can leave all this and click on save changes. Okay, so at the time when you think that your website needs more security, you can go to upgrade and do more as you want it. Okay, now one other thing which I want us to do in this, another plugin which I want us to install, it's called Google Recapture. So, and as you can see, we have a Google Recapture here. So one of the plugins which I want us to install, actually I have one plugin in mind, but I guess it's no longer working. So what we need to type here, Google Recapture. So let's see. Okay, simple Google Recapture. We have capture by this was the former plugin I have in mind before, but I guess it's no longer working. So let's try to use this simple Google Recapture. So, and since the site is compatible with our version of WordPress, it is quite okay. Okay, so good. So what you need to do is for us to go to our recapture page, and it will require you to sign into your it's going to require you to sign into your account, your one of your Google account. So as you can see, recapture protect your website from fraud and abuse. Okay, now you can read more about the usefulness and advantages of this. Now, without wasting much of your time, click on admin console. Now you're going to log in your account. So what you need to do is for us to create an account. Let's say yes Charles. Okay, now let's say verify request with a score. Okay, I would rather prefer this is the latest version. Now let's add our domain. Now mind you, you are not to start the domain with www yes charlesng.com. Now you are to start the website without www. Okay, now when you're done, click on add domain. Okay, now once that is done, click on accept the capture terms of service. Okay, and once you're done with this, click on submit. Okay, so now this is said yes Charles ng has been registered. Now what you need to do is to copy site key, come back here and paste. Go here, copy secret key and paste here. Okay, now actually, well, since we chose now let's choose this last two functions. Since we chose capture version 3, which is the latest, now see enable capture version 3, which is okay, and you need to hide it because this is going to be covering the down part of your website, which is quite not okay sometimes. And if you have the top something function on your site, is the recapture badge is going to cover it. Okay, so now you have to register your domain, get required Google Recapture key, I'm not a robot, checkbox, and save them all. Okay, okay, so let's click on save changes and let's see. So once you've done this shows we have done the necessary things which we need to do. Yeah, I haven't done that. Now this is good to go. Let's click on save changes once more, and so now once you've done those two, now we are rest assured that we are okay. Now there's nothing like spamming content on our website, and let's check our website to see. So if it happens that we log out of this website, or someone is trying to log into this website from anywhere, or anyone is trying to send a spammy content through the content box we have here, the comment box we have here, it's going to stop it. So I'm going to meet you in the next video, which is very soon. Welcome back. So what we want to do next is for us to do a little bit of SEO works. So let it be known in this tutorial that I might not be able to show you some deep core SEO, but I promise I'm going to do the on-page SEO for you, and we're going to sort things on this website. So the best we could do in this place is for us to access the result. Let's know what the site is all about first. Let's know our presence course, and let's know how we can solve that. So the site I use, just one of the sites I use, SEO site checkup.com, is one of the sites I normally use, though I have a lot of sites where I make sure, because this site, just let me say, it tackles just 65% of the required on-page SEO things you need to do. So it's actually a very free, and it's actually for free. But if you want to do some more customizations, you have to pay. The name of the site is SEO Site Checkup. So without wasting much of our time, now let's type the website name, yescharlesng.com, and let's do checkup. Now this is going to fetch us the result and show us where to improve, what to do, and how to get it done if possible. Okay, now as the metrics are showing, so good. Now I guess our results is 62 out of 100. Now before I proceed with this tutorial, okay, the best we could do, or the best I can do in this tutorial, because it's going to take much of our time, I'm going to ensure this meter change to blue, sorry, change to green. Okay, so as soon as it changes to green, I'm going to stop. Now what it's telling us is that we have 29 pass checks, we have 17 failed checks, and we have 2 warnings. So let's look at it one after the other. This is showing meta description, which is under SEO. The title is okay. The meta description is okay. Now if I'm to go straight into this, I'm gonna have to teach you keyword research, all these kind of things, but which I don't have time for that now. I'll have more tutorials in that on how you can do the core SEO. But for us to have a good score on page SEO, the best we need to do now, they said there's likely no optimal keyword density. Now these are the keywords which are found most on our website, and none of them are found in the meta description, neither found in the meta title text. And also there are no keyword usage on any of the pages. Most common keywords are not appearing in one or more of the meta tags above. So that means any of the pages you have, you must optimize the keyword for them, and also make sure they display in the description text and also the title. Okay, so we have keyword cloud text as well. These are where they got these are the things that are mostly searched for on the page. Now this is also the essence of using heading tag text. As you can see, your website or web page does not contain any H1 heading. So that means in some of the pages you need to make use of H1. Okay, now our site has robot.txt, which is okay. Our site doesn't have a sitemap. Now so the site contains some broken links. Now we have SEO friendly now the image alternate text inline CSS, we need to compress it. Now Google Analytics codes is not detected on the page. We have a favicon, but the favicon air is not quite okay. Now all I'm just going to do right now is for me to just fish out just the main thing I want to do here, and get it sorted out. First, I would like to change this favicon, because this is the WordPress default favicon that we have right now. Let's say let's go to this area. Okay, now this is where you need to go. From site identity, click on this and let's choose the site icon. Okay, so favicon. Okay, select. Now once this is done, good. Now this is telling you that this is how it's going to show on the website. Okay, now let's say crop image. Good, so this has changed. Okay, now let's publish. Okay, so this is published now. Our favicon has changed. Okay, so now other things which I want us to do, I haven't sorted out this Google Analytics. Actually it might be somehow Now on this SEO site checkup score, my next video I'm going to release how we can move this can move this forward. Okay, so with this you can have a look of how it looks, and don't worry, in our next video we're going to proceed into doing all these things. Thank you.